Previously on Nugenix Archives.
I'm calling to inform you that some of your precious civilians are going to be in danger in the next couple of hours. They were snatched up for my next set of experiments. You either come to the coordinates that I sent to you after this recording was made, or risk the world knowing that you ignored a possible threat that starts an all-new Raccoon City disaster.
Fraternization between two partners of the BSAA is strictly prohibited. Captains Redfield and Valentine are to the cause, and they will stop bioterrorism at all costs.
Sergey sends his regards.
So what happened over there?
A setup. Darnell heard Olenov and Hunter talking. He proceeded forward to investigate the rest of the barn. When he came back, he discovered that Olenov was dead. She had a stab wound to her neck, which meant Hunter killed her. Another one. Chris and I were running out of the barn and we ran into Hunter. He said, Sergey sends his regards, before throwing a bomb at us, which made us run back into the barn. Darnell came out, he saw Hunter in the distance, but he was too far to catch up. So he checked up on Chris and I to find us unconscious. Then he heard the news van roll in. Individuals on the base apprehended Sergey, and they discovered a mind control device on his spine.
Kowalski's off on an emergency and he's left me in charge of the BSAA.
Weren't you involved in a training operation ahead with the new trooper? You were a zombie, right?
That's right, I get involved in the training exercise of our people. I like to be involved. Yuri, what's been going on here?
So, several of our teams have reported attacks. Civilians infected and then turning just like with my group. Neil, our leader, had to kill a few of our people in the hospital. He'd be here now, but him and Claire are both investigating hospitals to cover grounds quicker. It's been several hours since a young man, Ian, has bitten me. I was a civilian, caught up in Russia in 2003. I was attacked by a wolf during one of my expeditions, scratched by its claws, but compared to a couple of the other guys, I was lucky enough to stumble across a facility with containers named Vaccine. Neil told me that the BSAA may be able to make a cure for my blood, but for the Nugenix virus, there is another, Cole, who is currently on his way over.
This is true. I want you both under constant observation while our crew is working on a cure, and then there's distribution as well.
You can count on TerraSave to work in cooperation with the BSAA to distribute it throughout the globe.
Very good. I will contact the president and give him all of the details that we just got. I want this to be televised and broadcast to the world. They need to know about the present threat and that we are working on a cure. We will be working with every nation to inform them to make it possible. Make sure that you have Chris with you when you televise it.
Also organizing the other nations.
Time to start giving blood.
This is coming to you live. This was an isolated attack.
And how do you know this?
We were contacted by the company known as Nugenix. We had reason to believe that they were holding civilian hostages in order to do their experiments. We had no other intel to go by. Captains Valentine and Redfield made the decision to send the BSAA. We do not take threats like this lightly, sir. Every enemy has been neutralized.
And what is Nugenix?
It's a company working on bioweapons.
Another one? There was Umbrella Tricell in Africa, if I recall correctly, as well. Are we all worried that the hostages might turn at a later date?
Sadly, the leader of Nugenix lured us here under false pretenses. all the infected that were here on this land had already turned.
Is there anything else you can tell us at this time? What would have happened if you hadn't gotten here in time?
If we didn't take the bait, the infected that were here would have turned and possibly infected another city, and then another city, so on and so forth.
Is there anything else you can tell us at this time?
No.
There you have it. We avoided a very dangerous situation, thanks to the heroic and brave efforts of this man and people like him.
You're goddamn right.
So, what reason did Hunter give for throwing Sergei under the bus?
He said that Sergei was starting to find the mind control, that he could no longer be trusted.
Boy, what I need is more people like Hunter, like Marcus and Spence.
Maybe you're taking things too far by targeting children?
Who all were infected in Raccoon City?
Families?
Yes, families. The T-virus didn't target only adults. It's just like any other virus. It targets any gender, any age. So what's the problem when suddenly I start targeting children? They're smaller than adults, they can get into small spaces, and they can run fast. Don't start wimping out on me now.
Ma'am, Wesker signed me on to be your second. He never took to these measures. That's odd. One of our old stations, and I mean old, has its power being used.
Send a small team, the fewer the better, and get them to go and check it out. If any one of our incompetent workers left anything of value behind, I don't want anyone to gain access to our systems.
So your first encounter with Nugenix was at a set of old abandoned buildings, where you got a scientist who later revealed to you, much later, that her boss was working at the BSAA. How many moles have you had in the BSAA?
We've had 3 this year.
One of the surgery?
Valentine is currently working with him.
So we can assume CJ is Stacy's second in command, that she was running Nugenix while Stacy was in the BSAA. She advertised to the public somehow, somewhere, probably that they're a pharmaceutical company like Umbrella in turn to participants.
That is correct, sir.
Why are they using the bars?
The homes are far apart. No security cameras, very little traffic.
Easier to hide out in, unless the neighbor happens to spot something irregular. Very smart. Alright, you may make a public announcement, but assure the masses that there is no reason to panic. Be sure to inform them about Nugenix. Hopefully, that will keep people from applying to be test subjects. And only do this when you have a cure in hand.
Thank you, sir.
Jill,
How are you feeling?
like I've been struck by a truck.
How long had you been under their control?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Why did Hunter throw you under the bus?
Because I was a threat, and he wanted me removed from the picture. Could I ask you something?
Of course.
How long have I been out? It's almost been like a year, right?
That's right.
So many good men died by my hands. How do you deal with that?
You know you had no control. That what your boss said, you had to do without question. They controlled you like a puppet. Their blood is on your boss's hands. Stacy is to blame, not you.
I want to make things right. Kowalski, Redfield, you, would you reinstate me into the BSAA?
You'll have to go through the same testing I did, but we'll discuss it.
Jill to see Dr. Bloodmoon, please.
What's going on, Dr. Bloodmoon?
I'm pregnant? Indeed. When I last spoke with Captain Redfield, he denied anything going on between the two of you. How long have you been seeing each other?
Since just after the blizzard.
Co-workers assumed something happened while in the blizzard. Your passion behind closed doors has been going on for a few months then. The commander needs to be informed. And you, sweetie, need to make a decision.
I know, you're right. Let me tell Chris first, and then I'll resign from active duty.
All right, I will inform Commander Reacher while you tell Chris.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Yuri Kovacs with TerraSafe.
And I'm Chris Redfield with the BSAA.
And we are here to talk to you about a new company that's been on the rise. Once a product of Albert Wesker, Nugenix. They have been hiring new people to test their N virus on and have been attempting to infect small towns and communities.
One of the subjects that we've been pursuing is known as CJ. If you have been in contact with her recently, please stop immediately and contact us at the number below.
We need to talk.
Okay, what's on your mind?
Remember a couple of months back when we were talking about starting a family?
Yeah. Thought we were going to keep that to ourselves.
I'm pregnant.
Really? You're pregnant?
Yeah. Dr. Goldman just showed me my blood results.
Wow. How far along are you?
And no one can say when it's the end of the day. What's on my mind? Oh, how they're coming back.